number one spot on the Weekend League leaderboard is usually reserved for the one man who can achieve the flawless 25-0 Weekend League record. Now, this is something that I have not been able to achieve this year, so I decided to dig deep and get the number one rank by any means possible. Our quarterback on this 25-0 journey is Golden Ticket Cam Newton. Because we are sweating our absolute hardest, we're going to be using Escape Artist and Pass Lead Elite. The only other two abilities we have on our offense are 2 post-ups on our right guard and left guard. As for defense, we run a lot of DBs on the field. We have Acrobat on just about all of them and double or nothing on our pass rushers. We're running the Rams offense and the 4-6 defense. And on the off chance you want to learn a brand new scheme in June, you can find my entire ebook over at mayzomatic.com. But enough chit-chat, boys. Let's get into the games 0-0, starting with game 1. It was an absolute breeze as we throw a dot over the middle to end the game in the third quarter. Game 2, we also dominated, up 19-0 in the third quarter again. And game 3, you guessed it, we dominated, up 22-0 on our opponent. And at this point, I'm thinking we can't be stopped. Game 4, more of the same, dominating our opponent, finishing the game in the third quarter. Now, we actually didn't face a tough game until our 8th game, when we matched up with an absolute psychopath. This guy was running bow nose on his running back, and he was running Escape Artist on his quarterback. Those were his only 2 offensive abilities, and he would just roll out or run the ball every single play. Now, this made me want to rip my eyes out of their sockets. We get him in a 4th and goal here at the 1, and of course, he just rolls out for the easy score. Now, that guy right there needs to lose his game check. Watching the touchdown walk in, fuck that guy, don't be like him. In the second quarter, it was more of the same, just rolling out nonstop, and no matter who I sent at the quarterback, they would take a horrible pursuit angle, and he would still continue to run around them. Now, all hope is not lost. We played the clock perfectly at the end of half, scoring with only 11 seconds left, and we got the ball right back in the second half. Now, this gives us a great opportunity to take the lead, unless... Fuck, no way. Dude, no. Thank you, fucking pussy. That's what you get, bitch. Now, as you guys can see, Vernon Davis going in for the go-ahead touchdown, and he loses the football. Thankfully, Karma was on our side, and this guy did not pick up the fumble, but we are still in a bad situation as we're only up 6 points, and now he has bow nose activated. So as you can see from these clips I'm showing, it was an absolute nightmare trying to contain this guy. He would either run the ball with bow nose, or he would roll out with his quarterback, and we could not stop him. Now, earlier I mentioned Karma was on our side. I ran commit, fully expecting a bow nose 4th and 1 run call, but Cam Newton sails the throw, and that was all we needed to seal this game. With 1:56 left in the game, we're already up 6 points. I'm gonna showboat my ass into the end zone and secure my victory, you little bitch. That brings us to 8-0, and Game 9 was closed out with ease. Game 10, even easier. We finished those games for the night, and we go to bed sleeping pretty known we're 10-0 with 15 games to win the next day. Before we continue, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, thegoldshop.com. Every piece of jewelry on the website is made with real gold, so even the most affordable options are plated in 18-karat gold. This means it's going to shine brighter, it's not going to get tarnished as easy, and even better yet, it's not going to turn your neck green. And not only that, they're willing to put their money where their mouth is. If your piece is damaged or scuffed in any way, you can send it back to them and they will repair it for you for free. Now, on top of making high-quality pieces, they also have a partnership with just about every sports team in America. So no matter what team you support, you can get a pendant to show that support. Right now, I am rocking the Raiders pendant on my chain because the Raiders are winning the Super Bowl. Yeah, they are. Shut up. So if you guys are looking to upgrade your look this summer, head over to thegoldshop.com and use code MAZE for 30% off anything on the entire website. Once again, at thegoldshop.com, that is code MAZE for 30% off anything on the store. Let's get back to the video. Our next hell game came when we had a record of 13-0. There was a lot of momentum on our side, but that doesn't matter when you're going against your daddy 0-3-1-3. This was one of those games where, I didn't feel like it should have been close, but it ended up being a sweat fest. Starting on the defensive side of the ball, he drove down with ease, got in the end zone, and gets 7 early. Now we know our offense got a lot of pressure on it. We got to go down and match his points, if not more. Ed Too Tall Jones trucking, showing that we came to play, and we're going to bring an element of physicality onto this football field. 2nd and 10, we hit the easy corner route. That's Ed Too Tall Jones once again making an impact. And now inside the 10-yard line, we're looking for this running back wheel route that gets open late, and boom, we're in the end zone to tie up the game. Now, we actually went for 2, once again to show this guy we came to play and we're not messing around. Now, there's a little pressure on his offense. We almost are there for the user lurk. Sean Taylor, just a short little boy, not able to get his stubby little dinosaur arms up in the air and my opponent thankfully did not convert his 2-point conversion. So now he's only up 5. If we can take down the rest of the clock, score, we will have a lead going into half, getting the ball right back. So that's where my head's at. As you guys can see, we only have 55 seconds on the clock, as I had a few early run calls in the drive. Now we're across midfield, continuing to let that clock drip. Only 15 seconds on the clock right now, and we throw a Stevie Wonder read. Is anybody surprised? Because to be honest, I'm not. I don't know what the hell we're looking at out there, but that wasn't open. So we go into halftime still down 5. And coming out of half, we got a fire under our ass. Now, I don't want my gooch hairs to get singed, so let's make a play, baby. Ed Too Tall Jones continuing his great game, making a gigantic play and giving us a fighting chance to take the lead early in the second half here. Cam Newton going to finish the drive with his legs, and just like that, we have a 2-point lead. Now, what's on my mind is getting a stop. If we happen to get a stop here on this drive and we score another touchdown, then we'll have a 2-possession lead. Now, this was an absolute bonkers play from Julio Jones. That is deep out zone KO, knocking that ball loose. Puts him in a 3rd and 10. Another phenomenal play from an acrobat, and now my opponent's in a bad spot. 4th and 10 here from his own 21. Newton drops back, throws it right at my user, and we barely hit the ball loose. Now, I was on Reggie White. I accidentally got caught on my D-line, so I'm not surprised I didn't get the pick, but we got the stop we needed, we got the touchdown we needed, and now we have our 2-possession lead. So with a 9-point lead heading into the 4th quarter, I got a little bit of confidence to relax, play bend, don't break defense, but my opponent is not going down without a fight. He throws up an aggressive catch, he comes down with it in the end zone, and now, going for 2, he ends up running it in with Cam Newton. So it's only a 1-point game now. We still got plenty of time on the clock. He goes with the onside kick, which thankfully is not recovered. But on this drive, we actually need 7 points. We can't settle for anything else. Otherwise, we open the door for him to clock us and score a game-winning touchdown. So 1st and 10 here, Cam Newton making something happen late with his legs. We can fight too, baby. When nothing's open, we sit, we wait, we're patient, and we make the plays that we need to make. 4th down conversion, huge. We continue to run this clock down. We're at the 3-yard line. A little play action from Cam Newton. A late pass to the sideline. And now comes an important decision on the 2-point conversion. What do y'all think? 8 and safe? Go for 2 and end it. I say 8 and be safe. This is the type of guy, I'm telling you, this is the type of guy that's going to find a way. He's going to end up scoring with 1 second left, going for 2. Trust me, I don't even want to give this guy a chance. My mentality was, if I go for 2 and don't get it, my opponent will have an opportunity to beat me late in the game. Now, I didn't want to give him that opportunity. I felt that even if he scored this last-second touchdown, we had another chance if we held him on the 2-point conversion. Now, starting off the drive for him, it was a little rocky. We get him in a 4th down. He's throwing a couple of bad reads. But with 1 minute on the clock, he makes a last-second decision that puts him in scoring range at the 38-yard line. You see our pressure was coming in there, so we randomly threw this pass, which was not open when he clicked the button, and Vernon Davis is able to find a way, get the catch, and keep this drive alive. 30 seconds on the clock now. Cam Newton throws it over the middle. We get the interception, but there's a flag on the play, and they give him pass interference. Now, this is what I was talking about when I said this guy is going to find a way. It wasn't a pretty drive, but here we are at the end of the game, and he's got to go for 2 in order to send this to overtime. He snaps the ball. Not much is open as we played a lot of coverage. We get some pressure on the outside. GG's. That's why we go 8. 8 and be safe. That's why we go 8 and be safe. That's why we do it. So it's looking like we're going to do it, man. We're 15-0, only 10 games remaining, but this is where things get dark. We match up with PR Football 44, and I don't know what it was about this guy, but he just could not make a mistake. He was playing very simple offense, very simple defense, but he made every read, he made every play, and I could not catch a break against PR Football. This guy is just the greatest Madden player of all time. As you can see on this opening drive, he scored with ease. But our opening drive was even easier. Mean Joe Green fields the kickoff and apparently had a baby oil party with Amaranth before the game because these defenders were just sliding off him and couldn't make a tackle. He takes the kickoff about 80 yards. We get an easy opening touchdown. Unfortunately, on our 2-point conversion, it is no good. So we are still losing this game 7-6, and PR Football, as I mentioned, just an unstoppable Madden player. Running the best route combos, making the best stick moves, just doing everything right, man. DK Metcalf to midfield, and you guys are just going to see more of the same. He's just dotting us left and right over the field. I take one route, he throws the other. This man was cool and composed in the pocket, and I felt pretty helpless on defense no matter what I did. He finishes off the drive with a sparkling read option from Ben DiNucci, and goes for 2. Smart move by him because we did not convert on our 2-point conversion. And with that 2 points, he is now up 9 points. I repeat, we are down 2 possessions to PR football. And that's when things start to get ugly. When you're down 2 possessions, you start to get desperate. I ran a bomb there on that play. We did convert, but I ended up running a bomb on the next play again. The very same bomb, I might add. Nothing is open. He makes an incredible diving interception, and now with 2:24 left in the first half, he's looking to go up 3 possessions. Already up 9. If he scores again, gets the 2-point conversion, and runs out the rest of this clock, we're going to go into halftime down 3 possessions. That is about as bad of a situation as you could be in. He chews down the clock perfectly as he's at the 1-yard line now. Ben DiNucci throwing a goal line fade. And just like that, our worst nightmares are confirmed. With 1 second in the half, we have a last-ditch effort trying to score some lucky points. We almost get it, but we are unfortunately tackled to the 7-yard line. So we're still down 17. We're now in the second half, and we got to get the ball moving. We start the half with a big play right there. Colin Johnson making a big catch out to the 28-yard line. Now inside the 10. We go with Cam Newton on the ground. Another great display of his legs. He does have nice legs. I think we can all agree on that. But my opponent, as I said before, simply unstoppable. Simply can't make a mistake. The one time I run commit, he goes with a pass. I'm telling you, he knows everything. At this point, I think we realized the game was essentially over. I said, please, I'm undefeated. I'll give you good suck. He said, this is crazy. I'm watching your stream. So he knew what was at stake. He knew I was desperate. This little weasel has the audacity to say, would you give me something? And of course, I obliged. I gave him the brand new Alan Faneca left guard, which retails for about 800,000 coins. And a man of his word, my opponent quits out, letting the undefeated streak live on. Now, after this beautiful display of bribery, it would simply be a waste if we lost any more games. And our men on the field knew this. They played their hearts out after this bribe. They saw what I did for this team. They saw me sacrifice my coins and my money, and they fought right back for me. So the rest of the games were a breeze after that, all the way until we're 23-0. We match up with someone I'm very familiar with. His name is DJ, and he is down to bomb as well. And I mean it when I say that. This game started with bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. Yes, it's true. I got cheated right there. I got nutsacked to the forehead. So what? And just as the half was ending, and I thought we had some momentum with a 2-possession lead, my opponent DJ dots our soul alive and brings the game within 2 points. On my next bomb, it gets intercepted. And now with 1:30 in the half, DJ has a chance to not only turn this around, but actually take a lead on me going into half. Julio Jones journals all over our men. Big pause on that one, and gets all the way into the end zone. Now DJ's got the lead on us by 5 points. We roll out with 30 seconds left, desperately trying to get some more points. Our crosser stops running, and Westry's underneath it to get the interception, giving DJ even more time to extend this lead he has. A great return gets him to the 44-yard line, and with about 15 seconds left in the half, he scores another touchdown. So going into half now, we are down 12. We had a 2-possession lead. We quickly lost it, and now we are actually at a 2-possession deficit ourselves. DJ shows no signs of slowing down as he bombs our ass yet again coming out of halftime. So we are now down an extraordinary amount. A full 3-possession deficit in the second half, and we need to get the ball moving quickly or we're going to run out of time here. 31-42, DJ's got the ball, throws a deep pass. I thought our user was going to be there, but it's another bomb from DJ. At this point, I think he is going to be the new leader of D2B because I can't figure out how to stop these plays. We get a little bit lucky on our next drive, but that's just the spark we needed. Now the 25-yard line, we throw the post over the middle. Colin Johnson scores, and we are within 12 points. We desperately need to get a stop on defense. I'm running with the bomb, but our D-line does all the work themselves. They hit Cam Newton as he throws the ball, and Bruce Smith is there to get the interception. And better yet, we're already inside the 10 to save even more time. We score another touchdown quickly. Now we're only down 5 points, and we got plenty of clock left. I'm assuming my opponent is going to stay doing a lot of the same as he goes for another bomb. This time we're there with our user, Ed Too Tall Jones. All 6'9" of them. Gets the interception, and we're at the 36-yard line. One more touchdown, and that lead will be taken back. Cam Newton breaking off the tackle, throwing the broken play, and showing that my players got heart. We're 23-0. we've come too far to lose it here. Once again, Cam Newton rolling out on a broken play, throws to the back of the end zone, and Vernon Davis again on a broken play, fighting his ass off, making it happen. And now instead of being down 19 points, we actually have the lead. 1st and 10, my opponent's showing he's not going down without a fight. He's got a Vernon Davis of his own, and he must have been invited to the Amaranth Baby Oil Party with Mean Joe Green, because we can't tackle that man either. And on 3rd and goal with 3 minutes left in the game, my opponent scores a touchdown, goes for 2, runs it in with Cam Newton, and we're down a full touchdown yet again. We got 3 minutes on the clock. Part of me wanted to chew down the clock and try to score and maybe go for 2 for the win. But I saw the team name. We are D2B, so you know what that means, boys. We are going to bomb him as much as possible. We're going to throw it deep, and I'm not going to worry about the clock. I know karma will be on our side if we do that. We score with 2:18 left on the clock. We're going to go for 2 here to take the lead and hopefully put a little pressure on DJ to get at least a field goal for the win. Nothing is open on the 2-point conversion. It's looking bad. Cam Newton rolls out to the right, throws the playmaker, and it's Vernon Davis yet again on the broken play. I think we're figuring out Cam Newton and Vernon Davis are a duo that just cannot be stopped when it's do or die time. Now for my opponent's money drive. He's down 1. He's got about 2 minutes in the game to get at least 3 points. On the first play, he jurtles into a hit stick, fumbles, but unfortunately for us, we don't pick it up. But you know what they say, boys. Ball do not lie. The very next play, he throws the deep corner, but we got a 6'4 cornerback underneath the route, and that is going to close out a wild 24th game. And now, the final game for all the bread. Derek Carr is Poppy. He's got Derek Carr, Raiders theme team. Doesn't look like he has bow nose. So, this means it's a W. It's a W. Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. Let's go, Ed! He's 6'9". Some may say he's too tall. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Get this shit off me! I don't understand how... Alright, GG's. I guess I lose. The first few plays of our drive were rough, but on 3rd and 32, Cam Newton took the power of the offense into his own hands, gets about 10 yards, and now on 4th and 18, it's a manageable throw to the corner. Our man is there, we convert, and now we got a fresh set of downs. Now we got a little bit more momentum. 3rd and 5, we see our corner route deep, wide open. A nice catch from Colin Johnson. We take the first score. 6-0, going for 2 now. We throw the in route, and we got an 8-point lead. Keep in mind, the very first throw of the game was intercepted by our defense, and our defense continues to show out in this 25th game. 3rd and 20 here, we're running a cover 2 shell, and he has the perfect play call. Colin Johnson over the middle gets him inside the red zone, and from there on 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line, he sees that backside in route. We tried to run with it. We got caught on one of our own guys, and he scores a touchdown. Now, interesting call from him. He decided not to go for 2, so we only got 7 instead of 8. And now with 1:20 on the clock, he's already used some timeouts. We're looking to chew down the rest of this clock, take a lead going into halftime, and getting the ball right back. Najee Harris off the left edge on 3rd and goal, scores that touchdown. We only go for 1, and we have an 8-point lead with the ball in the second half. Once again, I know this is our final game. I know I should probably win this game, so I'm doing everything to be safe and cautious and not let the game cheat us. A perfectly executed counter right there. Najee Harris weaving between blocks, gets a huge touchdown, and we're up 21-7. Make that 23-7 as we're coming late in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 here. My opponent goes for a bomb. We got a few guys there, but we're unable to make the play. Now he's 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Goes with the running back wheel route again. Got a guy there, just not close enough to make a play, and now he's going for 2. This is a huge 2-point right here to keep it a 1-possession game. He does not convert. So now with the ball, late in the 3rd quarter, we are up 10 points, looking to score again as we pick up a block, and we're up 3 possessions going into 4th quarter. That is gonna do it, and boys, we got it. The #1 spot, the only 25-0 on the week with a 92 strength of schedule. Some might say it's a Mickey Mouse 25-0 because I bribed my opponent to get here, but those same people probably sitting their tidy whities up at night, clutching that teddy bear in their left arm, sucking their right hand thumb, crying to mommy because they'll never sniff a top 100 leaderboard. And ladies and gentlemen, we are #1.